Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your reading for June 2023. Spirit, let's see what's happening for Taurus this month. We're going to do two parts to the reading. We're going to start with a general overview. Just going to get a couple of tarot cards and oracle cards. Then we're going to do a deep dive with Celtic Cross. So, okay, cards are out. Let's see what's going on for Taurus. Okay, at the beginning of the month, we have Five of Pentacles in reverse. It looks like things are changing, probably on the money front. Pentacles are about the material world, so there's some kind of a change in your material world. It's usually around money, investments, finances, that kind of thing. Could be home, could be relationships, but mostly around your possessions, right? And money tends to be a big theme. So something's changing on that forefront. So let's see where that's headed. As we go through the month, the card that came up is the Four of Pentacles, also in the reverse. So the Four of Pentacles, it's a bit of a hoarder card, okay? It's about holding on tight to the things that you have, right? Because this is in the reverse, it feels like you're starting to let go. So as this change is happening, okay, and I'm just going to go with finances, okay? Take it to suit your situation, but I'm feeling like it's money related. So as your financial situation is changing, you're starting to let go. So that's always a good thing too. And by the end of the month, the energy is the moon. The moon is, it's about things that are, secrets and things that are hidden and unknown. So it could be that something in all of these changes that are happening this month in the material world, something is to be revealed. Maybe needs to be revealed. We'll see what the cards have to say. Let's get our oracle cards now, just to clarify a little bit what the theme is for the month. Now we know it's around money. We know it's around finances, right? Material possessions. But let's see where this is going. Okay, I like the look of this so far. Under the Five of Pentacles, so that's the change that's happening, we have wisdom. So maybe you have been doing some research. Maybe you've been trying lots of different things. And finally, the wisdom, which is all of your experiences gathered and you taking out the good parts. That's your wisdom. Maybe what's happened is you finally figured it out. You finally pulled everything together and are ready to make a change. That's where the wisdom card comes from. I like that combination. Then under the Four of Pentacles, so this is you releasing and letting go a bit, we have abundance. Sometimes you have to let go in order to let things flow, right? So abundance can't come into you. You can't have things coming to you if you're clinging so tight to either something physically, like really like hanging on to something, or even hanging tight and clinging to your expectations. Sometimes you just have to let go. Let go and let God, as the saying goes. So that's a great combination as well. And under the moon, we have taking risks. So by the end of the month, you just might be jumping into something. I think that as you go through the month, the processes, right? This wisdom with the Five of Pentacles and the letting go of the Four of Pentacles so that more can flow through. I think in order for you to move to the next step, to go even further with whatever is happening this month, this is where the moon card is saying there's more to be revealed. Okay, that's what I got. It came to me. Has nothing to do with secrets and stuff, but there's more to be revealed. And whether that's good or bad, well, I'm not going to comment on that right now. We'll probably get some clarification now when we go into the Celtic Cross. So let's do that. All right, Taurus, it's looking good so far. Looking good so far. I'm liking this energy. Makes me happy too, because I'm a Taurus rising, so that will have an effect on me as well. So let's get our cards down and then we'll talk about what this is all about. This is the deep dive now, getting into things. Okay, interesting. Yeah. All right. Oh dear, just dropped the whole deck. But I managed to catch the card that was on the bottom. Sorry, Taurus. Oh my gosh, you should see my table right now. I got stuff everywhere. Sorry, I got to sort myself out. Okay, here we go. Bottom of the deck. Two of Swords in the reverse. So Two of Swords, normally if it's upright, that's an energy of feeling stuck and not being able to make a decision. It's a card of indecision. Well, because it's reversed, this is telling me that a decision is probably going to be made this month. Something is happening. So I like that energy too. Let's take a look at you, Taurus. Your energy, oh my gosh, I should have my glasses on, yeah. We have the Knight of Wands in the reverse. It's wanting to move forward, but you're not able to yet. You're not quite ready. And I think that has to do with the sorting out of this Five of Pentacles energy, moving to the moon. Remember how I said things to be revealed? I think this movement will happen. So the card will look like this by the end of the month, assuming that you take the steps needed, right? As per our previous discussion. And the overall energy, we have the King of Cups. This is stepping into that place of emotional maturity, right? Emotional responsibility. And and leadership and success, and being able to not just do what you need to do, but process information and process your feelings and emotions. So as you're going through this month, I think there's going to be a cleanup in your emotional status as well. So things that maybe would kind of rattle you or get you what is it, like thrown off or upset or emotional, like outbursts is what I'm seeing. So I can't talk this morning. I don't know what's going on, but it was like this yesterday too. It's kind of weird. Ooh, full moon coming. Maybe that's it. Anyway, sorry. That was a little aside there. But anyway, what I'm feeling is with the overall energy, with this emotional maturity coming together, that's what's happening by the end of the month. Once you have your emotions in check and you're calm and you're centered and you're focused from an emotional, right, perspective, that's when things get revealed. That's when the revelation comes at the end of the month, is what I'm feeling. When we look at how you see the overall situation, we have the Four of Wands in the reverse. You see what's possible with these changes that's happening, but it's almost like you won't believe it until you see it, okay? That's what I'm getting with the Four of Wands. Understandable, but sometimes you just got to take that leap of faith, right? So where is all of this stemming from, okay? It's the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So you got some news, you got some information coming in that it may not have been good news, or it could have just been not what you expected. So now, because of this information that's come in, that's the catalyst for this change. That Five of Pentacles from the first part of the reading, that was the catalyst for the change. It's this news coming in, whatever that is, and you're going to know what it is, right? As soon as I tell you that, and you needing to make these changes, you know what I'm talking about. When we look at the card of the past, we have the Page of Swords. So we got two pages here, sort of in connection. This may have been a bit of a catalyst even for that information coming in with the Page of Swords, or the Page of Pentacles, sorry. But the Page of Swords, this is information coming in as well, but it's more about plans and thoughts and should I do this, should I do that? It's planning stages. Whereas once it gets to the Page of Pentacles situation and energy, this is more of execution. This is actually doing. Okay, so you went from planning to doing. And the doing part is based on information coming in. So you've had a lot of stuff coming into you, lots of information, probably stuff you've been collecting as well. That's been a theme the last couple of months. It's pulling things together, pulling ideas together. So I hope that makes sense. Now, when we look to the card of the future, I'm loving this. It's the Empress. Beautiful. This is an amazing card to get in any reading, especially in the upright position. She's all about fertility and creativity and growth and expansion. These are things taking hold and blossoming and blooming. So there is a lot of potential for expansion here and growth in whatever this is. And I think a big part of it, remember, like I said, with that Four of Pentacles in the beginning, the first part of the reading, we talked about when you let go is when the abundance can flow and come to you. This is where you're headed. But remember, this is about the choices you make. If you don't make the right choices, that's not going to happen. But this is where I see this going, should you make the right choices and decisions. When we look at your thoughts and feelings around the situation, we have the Six of Cups in reverse. You're holding on to the past. You're looking at the past and you're going, it's like you're seeing the past is going to dictate what happens forward, and that is not true. We all know that. The past can be indication of patterns, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's about the choices you make. So if you don't want patterns from the past to happen, make that choice for them to not happen, and they won't. Do something different. That's where the change is coming in with that Five of Pentacles. You can't do what you've done before. It's not going to work. I say this a lot in my readings. The saying is, if you do what you've always done, you'll get what you've always got. So remember that, okay? Then when we take a look at external forces to you, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse. What this is saying is, if there's any point in time during this month where you're trying to make this stuff happen, you're trying to move along, but there's some stagnancy, you start to slip into maybe some old thought patterns or whatever, I think what's going to happen is either you or something, well, it won't be you, it'll be something external to you, will spark that movement, spark that change, because the Four of Swords, if it's upright, is about taking that time to reflect and think and rejuvenate and all of that kind of stuff. Well, this is not the time. June is not the time for that. It's the time for action. It's the time to move. It's the time to get things done. So should you feel that happening, there's going to be something that will come up to push you forward. It may not feel comfortable, but change is usually not comfortable, right? We know this. The beginning of the month, like we were talking about, is the Five of Pentacles, which is a big change. It's an upheaval. Speaking of the Five of Pentacles, guess what showed up in your hopes and fears? Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The same card that we started out with in the first part of the reading. This is you looking at this going, okay, to me, this is a hope. It's a hope that whatever changes need to happen, whatever wheels start turning, however this is starting to go, you want to make sure that the change is for the good. You want to make sure that the outcome is a positive one. Speaking of the outcome, your potential outcome card is the Three of Cups, but it's in the reverse. What this is saying to me is that, okay, so the Three of Cups, I call it my party card. It's having a good time, it's having fun, it's enjoying the people you're hanging out with, but this is in the reverse. This is telling me that you need to be careful about who you let in your circle. By the end of the month, this is what will be revealed with that Moon card. Okay? You're going to know who you want to take along this journey and who you don't, right? Who you can trust and who you can't. So it's that kind of information that's going to come to you by the end of the month, and you're going to need this to keep moving forward. You want to move towards this Empress, you have to be discerning about how you think, how you speak, your actions, and who you surround yourself with. I will always say those things anyway, but this is doubling down for you this month, Taurus. Really important for you to remember that. So, wow, holy cow, this is quite a reading. I like it. There's a lot of really good potential here, but you know the steps you need to take and what you need to be mindful of as you go through the month. So good luck with everything. I hope it goes well. I would love for you to like, share, subscribe, comment. All those things really do help the channel. And if you're interested in a personal reading for yourself, just like this one, you can get it custom tailored to you. Take a look in the description box below. It'll give you some info on that and how to reach me. So we're going to leave it there. As I said before, good luck with everything. And until I see you next time, take good care of yourself. Bye for now.